Yes, you should read Hunter x Hunter. I really cannot oversell this because, quite honestly, the story speaks for itself. If you love the 2011 anime or you're an old lover of the 99 anime, whatever your state is in the world of Hunter x Hunter, you should start reading Hunter x Hunter now. This is a video for you. Yes, the person who says, nah man, I'll just wait until they adapt it into an anime. Nah man, I'll just wait till the story is over, then I might read it. This is a video for my friends who over the years I got them hooked on the 2011 anime, and whenever they finish an arc they text me saying, yo, this show is really good. This is a video for my wife. This is a video for my brother, my sister, who are loving the show but don't really want to get hooked on the manga right now and deal with all the hiatuses. And finally, this is a video for me, because I wish someone would have explained to me what I am missing out on without spoiling the story. But you know, get me excited enough to get started. So here we go. With no major spoilers, I am going to tell you why you should read Hunter x Hunter. It's really good, plus the anime is not coming out anytime soon. Now I want you to understand first how big of a deal Hunter x Hunter is and how influential it is. Ever heard of the big three in shonen? You got your One Piece, you got Naruto, and Bleach. Well, Togashi took a look at that and went like, it's just big me, and went on to have more influence than all of these mangakas. Then probably went off to play some Dragon Quest or something. No disrespect, of course, to these artists. Oda-san, I love your work so much. But what I need you to understand is that Togashi is the favorite mangaka of your favorite mangaka by their own admission. He is so influential that just by a rumor that he might have a Twitter account, he got over 1 million followers for people to only see him posting low quality pictures of a corner of a paper that he have some scribbles on. Now he has 3.3 million followers. Some might say that is, you know, some cult-ish behavior. To them I say, moral of the story is, Togashi is a great artist, and all kidding aside, and all respect to like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, all of these are awesome shows, but the moral of the story, what I'm trying to say here is, Togashi is a great artist with a lot of people from around the world following his work. And with that comes the obvious question of, if he's that popular, why didn't they produce an anime of the remaining story? For you to understand that, you have to put yourself in the shoes of a big anime studio executive. In order to start working on an anime, you need animators, you need directors, you need music producers, you need voice actors, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. But most importantly, you need a story, a finished story. So, of course, no anime studio on the face of the earth would make an anime with no clear story to tell. That's why there will not be any Hunter x Hunter anime coming anytime soon. Because yes, the story that is going on in the manga right now is not finished. I might say it's not even close to being finished. And of course, Togashi is unreliable with his releases, meaning that they cannot start producing the anime and, you know, take breaks until the author comes out with more chapters. No, there isn't even enough arcs for them to make the show and have regular breaks. That cannot happen. When actual studios do that with highly reliable artists that rarely miss a week of release, you get a confusing mess like what happened with Attack on Titan. And that was from an author that is very reliable. But with that, you got the Season 4 Part 1, Season 4 Part 2, Season 4 Part 3, the movie Part 1, Season 4 Part 4. What is that? So that scenario can happen, and of course you can get the freaking torturous scenario of a feast of filler or prolonging a simple event of one chapter into several episodes like what happened with My Hero Academia. That would simply not work with Hunter x Hunter. It is not that type of story. So, you ready? Okay, are you ready? That is seriously how I always describe the story to enemy watchers without spoiling it. You ready? Okay. So, you know how Hunter x Hunter is an anime about a kid named Gon Freaks trying to find his dad, but halfway through the story, you forget about that thing, Gon trying to find his dad, and you just enjoy the adventure and you get lost in the amazing stories that is happening in that world. Well, the story in the manga right now is about going to the Dark Continent, that magical place that we only got a glimpse of at the end of the main story. And yes, it is real. And yes, we are on our way to the Dark Continent. But actually, we forget about going to the Dark Continent thing and we get lost in the amazing stories that are being told. Yes, you heard me correctly. Gon meeting Ging equals going to the Dark Continent. The magic is the side stories. I mean, you heard the man. Play it.
道草を楽しめ。大いにな。欲しいものより大切なものがきっとそっちに転がってる。
And yeah, that's basically what is happening right now. There is an amazing story being told that you forget about the magnificent promise of the Dark Continent. And what characters do we have in this story? Well, you got Kurapika, you got the Phantom Troupe, some of the Zodiacs are making an appearance here and there. You got Ging and Pariston at the beginning. Beyond, he's a very important guy, you know. He's a son of a very important guy. Looks familiar? And a whole bunch of new characters that became fan favorites from the start. Some are good people, some are evil people, and some are the most evil characters ever put in the world of Hunter x Hunter. You thought Miriam was a powerful Nen user? Well, just wait until you meet... Oh wait, I cannot spoil that for you because I will ruin the fun and I don't want to ruin the fun. And lastly, at this point, I want to talk about the art. You know what I seriously regret? Is that my first experience with Hunter x Hunter wasn't by reading it. After I started reading the manga, I started reading after I finished the 2011 anime, like a lot of people. But I really wish I could have read it from the beginning. And that's what I did. I went back and reread the whole story and my god is it amazing. That's like the way it was intended to be. You just get lost in the art of Ishihiro Togashi and his specific style. And with that, you are able to build amazing bonds with these characters because they live in your head. You are the director. You dictate how they sound. You dictate how they move. What colors do they look like? What color is the hair? And it's just a great experience. I just wish that someone would have encouraged me to take that step a little bit sooner. Alright, so you see all of this. This is all that was published after the main ending of the story, where the 2011 anime ended. This is basically the amount of reading that you have to do in order to catch up with the story. Look at these covers. I'm going to do a video only covering these covers. I love these covers. This is thick Hisoka. Anyway, you start from chapter 340, which is in this volume. Only this. This is 340. And the other part of the book is basically where the main story ended. We're Gon met Ging. You only need to read this chapter, chapter 340. And from 340 until chapter 400 and another 10 chapters just dropped, so 410. That is a total of 70 chapters. In order to say that in anime episodes, how much would that equate into an anime episode? You're talking 40 episodes, more or less. Yes, 40 potential episodes was released over the span of 10 years.
It's fine, man. I'm fine. What are you talking about? It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, you know, it's completely fine. Yes, between the year 2014 until 2024, this year, a total of 70 chapters were released. Now, all kidding aside, that might not seem like a lot, but believe me, it is plenty, considering the story that is being told. It's much more complicated than any other arc in the show, requires more dissecting, and it has a lot more characters than we've ever had. new aspects of Nen that we never saw before. War, mafia, betrayals, games, you name it, and it's here. You can start right now. I think this seems like I'm sponsored by Shonen Jump or something like that, which is ridiculous. There is no such thing as a sponsor by Shonen Jump, but it is just that feeling that I have that I found a good show or a good movie that I love and I want to share it with the people that I care about without spoiling anything or without being like too pushy. I see and I have experienced a lot of joy reading this work and analyzing the story and falling in love with the artwork and the characters that I just want to share this experience with you guys. So give it a try. Oh no, the hiatus. It's hiatus X hiatus. Oh no. Well, to start, you can subscribe here to the Hunter Society to enjoy Hunter x Hunter content until the next chapter drops. But more regarding the hiatus scare, so what? The story is here. Enjoy it. And better yet, now is the most active that Togashi has ever been. Dude just released a fresh new batch of 10 chapters and there's talks that there is like 50 chapters basically ready to be released. I mean, not to be released regularly, this is still Hunter x Hunter after all, but more frequent than expected. Seriously, this is for me what Hunter x Hunter is all about. If you enjoyed the 99 series or you enjoyed the 2011 anime, you will for sure enjoy this arc because it is full of Hunter x Hunterisms, you know, but taken to a whole new level. Yes, it is not weekly or year round. So what? When you have a great story being told and you have the Hunter x Hunter community on the internet is probably one of the chillest, dopest, laid-back fandoms there is. Probably for me, I think it's from all the copium that we inhale every single day, convincing ourselves that Togashi will return soon and write again. He's dropping anytime now, you know? Anytime now it's going to get new chapters. But seriously, every opinion is valid, every interpretation is taken into consideration, and everyone can share an opinion without being attacked or ridiculed. People say that Hunter x Hunter is Togashi's sandbox, and he literally created a world that he can do whatever he wants, and it all makes sense somehow. Well, guess what? That sandbox that is the world of Hunter x Hunter is also ours. We take it, we create our own interpretations with it. We come out with fan theories and different meanings and connections with the characters. We hate other characters for some reason, and we come up with different scenarios for other good characters. We love characters that's supposed to be evil, and we enjoy all of that and share it together. We make videos about it. We also spread the truth that Pariston Hill is behind every single evil in the world of Hunter x Hunter, and he's secretly Sheila, that little girl that was friends with young Roll.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked.
Oh yeah, have I mentioned that? The Phantom Troupe got their own origin story in a bunch of chapters, and it's a very dope origin story. I guess you have to read the manga, you know, to catch up. But all of this is just a small part of a bigger story. But the Phantom Troupe origin part was like worth mentioning. And that's it. Those are the reasons why I think you should read Hunter x Hunter. It's an open world, so let's explore it together. You cannot believe how hard it is for me not to spoil what is going on in the story, because I want to share it with the people that love Hunter x Hunter. And yes, it might seem intimidating at first, but believe me, you will not regret that decision. And when you're all caught up, you have the content on this channel, and you have a lot of other Hunter x Hunter content creators on YouTube. You can enjoy their content as well. Thank you so much for watching, and if you also want to enjoy some spoiler-free or anime-only Hunter x Hunter content, you can check it out in this channel as well. And have a good day.